Imagine a reality where you are the president, a reality where dinosaurs never went extinct, or even a reality where the sky is green. Sounds like science fiction, right? But what if these scenarios exist in parallel universes? Welcome to the intriguing world of the multiverse, a concept that suggests our universe might just be one in an infinite cosmic collection. Each universe a unique reality, each reality a different story. In this video, we will explore the scientific theories supporting the existence of a multiverse. Quantum mechanics, the science of the extremely small, provides the first hint of a multiverse. It's the realm of atoms, electrons, photons, and all those tiny particles that make up the fabric of our universe. But what's really fascinating about quantum mechanics is not just its scale but the bizarre and counterintuitive principles it operates on. One of these principles is quantum superposition. This is the idea that a quantum particle can exist in multiple states at once. Imagine a coin spinning in midair. Until it lands, it's both heads and tails at the same time. It's only when we observe it, when the coin lands, that it adopts a definitive state, heads or tails. This brings us to one of the most famous thought experiments in quantum physics, Schrödinger's cat. Picture a cat inside a box with a radioactive source, a detector, and a vial of poison. If the radioactive source decays, it triggers the detector, which breaks the vial, and the cat dies. If it doesn't, the cat lives. Now, according to quantum mechanics, until we open the box and observe, the cat is both alive and dead simultaneously. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Some interpretations suggest that when we open the box, we're not determining the cat's fate, but rather splitting the universe. In one universe, we find a living cat. In another, a dead one. This is the theory of quantum superposition, hinting at the existence of parallel realities. It's a mind-bending concept, isn't it? But remember, these are just interpretations of quantum mechanics, and there's still a lot we don't understand. However, it's fascinating to think that every time we observe a quantum particle, we could be interacting with a plethora of parallel realities. In essence, quantum mechanics suggests that all possible realities exist simultaneously until observed. So, are we living in a multiverse? Well, according to quantum mechanics, it's a definite maybe. Opening. Another compelling theory that suggests the existence of a multiverse comes from string theory. You see, string theory is a unique perspective on the nature of reality. It proposes that the most fundamental building blocks of the universe are not particles, as we've long thought, but instead tiny, vibrating strings of energy. Imagine a violin string, but on an unimaginably small scale. Each unique vibration of these strings corresponds to a different fundamental particle. Now here's where things get even more interesting. For string theory to make sense, it requires the existence of extra dimensions. Yes, you heard that right, dimensions beyond the three of space and one of time that we're familiar with. These extra dimensions are thought to be compactified or curled up into incredibly small spaces, so small that they're virtually impossible to detect. But what if these extra dimensions could host other universes? This is where the idea of a multiverse comes into play. According to one version of string theory, known as M theory, our universe could be just one of countless others, each existing on its own brane, or slice of these higher dimensions. These other universes could have different laws of physics, different types of particles, and perhaps even different forms of life. Of course, it's crucial to note that string theory is, at this stage, largely theoretical. We don't have any direct evidence for the existence of these tiny strings or the extra dimensions they require. But the mathematics of string theory are compelling, and have even helped to solve some previously intractable problems in theoretical physics. Closing. While string theory is still a theoretical framework, its implications for a multiverse are profound. It paints a picture of reality that's far more complex and fascinating than we could have ever imagined. If true, we may not just live in a universe, but rather an entire multiverse of parallel realities. The idea of a multiverse is not without its criticisms and implications. The notion of a multiverse brings with it profound philosophical implications. If multiple realities exist, how do we define our own? Are we the sum of all possible versions of ourselves, or are we unique within our universe? Does each choice we make spawn a new universe, or are all possibilities already out there waiting to be experienced? These questions challenge our understanding of self and reality, leading us down a rabbit hole of existential exploration. However, not everyone is convinced. One of the major counterarguments against the multiverse theory is the lack of direct empirical evidence. Critics argue that if we can't observe or measure these other universes, how can we be sure they exist? Isn't it just speculation masquerading as science? Another common argument is that multiverse theories are untestable. The very nature of a parallel universe is that it exists outside of our own, making it impossible for us to interact with or test. This renders the theory unverifiable, a crucial requirement in the scientific method. Yet despite these criticisms, the idea of a multiverse has not been discarded. Instead, it has been a spark igniting countless conversations and debates, pushing the boundaries of our knowledge and understanding. It's a tantalizing concept, one that challenges us to rethink what we know and opens up a universe of possibilities, or should we say, a multiverse of possibilities. Despite these challenges, the concept of a multiverse continues to intrigue scientists and philosophers alike. The multiverse, a concept that challenges our understanding of reality. We've journeyed through the universe of possibilities, pondered the quantum mechanics perspective, ventured into string theory, and wrestled with implications and counterarguments. Now we find ourselves standing at the precipice of a new frontier. The multiverse theory is not just a notion to marvel at, but a profound concept that scientists continue to scrutinize, debate, and research. It's a concept that reshapes our understanding of existence, raising questions about fate, free will, and the very nature of reality itself. The multiverse teases us with infinite possibilities, parallel realities, and alternative histories. It opens up a world, or rather worlds of wonder, where every decision, every chance, every moment could exist in a myriad of ways. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, the idea of a multiverse continues to tantalize us with its possibilities. So are we living in a multiverse? The answer remains elusive, but the journey of discovery is as exciting as the destination.